Question 25 was as follows. In the diagram, AB is equal to BC, which is equal to 17 centimeters. Angle BDC is equal to 90 degrees. And BD is equal to 8 centimeters. Okay? Now, the actual question is calculate the length of AC. Okay? So, we should identify the length we want to calculate, that is AC. Okay, so now since this triangle, you can see that the sides are equal. These sides which I'm talking about is AB and BC. They are equal. And then it is a triangle that is, these two triangles are meeting at 90 degrees. That means the length AD and the length DC are also equal. Okay, we should bear that in mind. So to find the length of AC, we are going to use one section of this triangle to get the answer. Now, the only possible side or the only possible triangle that we can use to find the length of AC is triangle BCD. Triangle BCD will help us to find the length of that because two sides of this triangle are given. And remember, this angle BDC BDC is a right triangle. Same as ABD is also a right triangle. So I'm going to use the triangle BCD to find the length. Once I find the length of DC, I'm going to multiply it by 2 so that I get the length of AC. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Pythagoras theorem. So I'm going to write hypotenuse squared is equal to adjacent squared plus adjacent squared. Okay, so what is the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse in this triangle BCD is BC. So that is 17 centimeter. I'm going to write 17 centimeter squared, which is equal to what is adjacent, which is BD is 8 centimeter. So I'm going to say 8 centimeter squared plus adjacent squared because DC is not given, which is another adjacent. So I'm going to write that. Then once I've done that, then I'm going to evaluate 17 squared, which will give me 289, which will be equal to, I evaluate 8 centimeter squared, which will give me 64 centimeter squared plus adjacent squared. Now, once I've done that, I'm going to put the right terms together. So it's going to be 289 centimeter squared minus 64 centimeter squared. Why minus 64? Because 64 centimeter squared has crossed the equal sign and become a negative. So it's going to be minus 64 centimeter squared, which is equal to adjacent. Now, once we've done that, then I'm going to find the difference of 289 minus 64. So the difference of 289 and 64 is 225 centimeter squared. Now, once I've done this, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the square root of 225 and the square root of adjacent squared. So the square root of 225 is 15 centimeter and the square root of adjacent squared is adjacent. That means the side which is DC is equal to 15 centimeter. Okay, now once I found that 15 centimeter, what I'm going to do now, for me to find the length of AC, I'm going to multiply 15 centimeter by 2, which will give me 30 centimeter. So the value of AC or the length of AC is equal to 30 centimeter. Okay, so we go to the next question.